There's only one thing to do.
Drop it. Yeah.
Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to episode 4 of Generation 1. I am one of your co-hosts, Ninja Deathstrike, joined once again by...
RobotnikIsSexy.
Aggro, we fight every time.
Yep. Today we're going to be talking about spin-off games and other gaming. First we're going to start with talking about what Pokemon spin-off games we've played that are non-main canon games, and after that we might talk for a little bit about what other games we enjoy in general, and then we'll get to a couple of questions, or one question. We didn't get very many, so...
I have no friends.
I got one. I got two, actually, but the first one from Frank Mendoza we actually are basing the whole episode off of, because he guessed what other games to play outside of the main games. So
Special.
yeah, feel special, Frank Mendoza. But then I have one for everyone. So, but first, before we start that, we got a little bit of news. We got a new TCG set that came out this week. Either of you guys?
Plasma Freeze. I saw the website. I went to the website and looked at it. The EXs look like, I like the art. All the art looks really good.
Yeah, the art's really good on this.
But there's some new. What are those new cards called? The
EXs?
the ones you can use once per. One per deck.
Ace
Yeah.
Specs, yeah.
Those look like mad powerful.
Well,
Yeah,
you can only use one though.
Because they're limited.
Have those been going on for a while, or is
Yeah.
They
this
came out
series?
a couple sets ago.
Like 2 or 3 sets ago.
I'm out of the game, guys.
I'm out of
Yeah.
the game too, but I at least look at the cards sometimes. I haven't actually seen...
I'm better than everybody.
Well, I know that.
I don't think
but
any of us played.
I know that. I just have to pretend.
I mean, I haven't played since Plasma Gale, so I've been out for 3 months. But I still keep up with it.
Yeah, I don't...
And you don't do the TCGO anymore, do you?
No, because they suck.
Because they changed things and they're
Protesting it.
douchebags.
You...
Well, I even signed on and, you can't even trade the things you get from
Yeah.
what you get daily. You can't even trade that stuff. Why does it... What's the point of getting it if you can't...
What?
I
You can't
think
trade?
my favorite dick move by them recently has been they did a prototype of being able to buy online packs
Okay.
with real money in Canada. Do you want to guess how much an online booster pack was?
$5.
$6.
Oh,
Canadian
we sandwiched it.
More expensive than an actual pack of real cards.
And you can just buy the codes on eBay for like a
Yeah.
dollar.
I was just blown away by the audacity.
Well, part of me
They-
just doesn't really blame them, because they can get away with this and just rake in
Exactly.
like a bazillion
they can-
dollars. They're just milking that teat.
If you think about it, the physical card game isn't as popular as it used to be. So they're trying to make the money, and they think it's going to be going more digital. You know what I mean?
It's actually
But it's-
grown
Yeah,
a bit every
it-
it's
pretty
it's
much
more popular than it was. Yeah.
When Black and White came out, it exploded in popularity. At least that was my...
There were, last year at Nationals, there were almost 1,000 people, I think. It's gotten bigger every year. So, I mean, it's just the fact that they can do it and get away with it. So,
Yeah.
they do. Which
In this
It's
video,
America.
Nick is wrong.
Nick, you wrong dick.
So anyhow, yeah, none of us have played, but we all looked at the cards, so I just thought I'd mention that. I agree, though. Nick, they have really great artwork for the set. I'm
What
looking
is the
forward to getting some.
new set called? Because I haven't looked at it, because I'm bad.
Plasma Freeze.
Not Plasma Freeze, yeah.
That's
In
what
case you
it
guys
is.
are wondering, this is completely irrelevant and pertinent to the conversation, but Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is a thing now. and
Was
it's
that
going to
that
be
Jimmy
showing
show?
on ABC, and it has an image up, so go look it up. But yeah, so that was confirmed. That was cool.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh,
Anyhow.
I looked at this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw a video for this. So,
So spin-off
I'll have to
games.
see.
Yeah. Spin-off games. Nick, why don't you start this time?
Yeah, I get it.
Which ones have you played? Which ones did you
I
like?
guess we'll
Didn't care
start.
for?
I think the very first spin-off game I ever played was a Pokemon trading card game on the Game Boy Color.
I think that's probably the case for all of us. Since
And I remember that game. Two things I remember that game. One, it wasn't mine. It was a friend. He let me borrow it, and I mean, I liked it. It was fun. It was basically a card game, a dumbed-down version of the card game. I really liked fighting Imakuni because he always played those stupid cards that like used his own Pokemon.
yeah,
Like
and they gave you one of every pack when you beat it.
I know. But the other thing I remember about that game is that I never gave it back. And I accidentally jumped in the swimming pool with it in my pocket. That's why I had to give it back.
What?
So I was kind of sure.
What happened to it?
It was in my pocket, and I jumped in the swimming pool, and it probably got messed up. No, I remember. It did get... Because I play it, and, like, the characters were, like, freaking out. Like, it was glitching all over the place. But anyway... After that, I played. I played.
Let's talk about the trading card game for a little bit first,
Okay.
and then because I'm assuming you had that one or played it as well, right, Andy?
I actually didn't have it or play it.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
The music was so good in that game too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
I
completely different
watched
than games, but
I watched Ninja's Let's Play of it, and that
you did a let's play on it.
Yeah.
yeah, he did a
There's
very
only like
entertaining
10 episodes.
Let's Play. It's a very
Well,
short
'cause
game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the first game I had, and I remember I had like all the cards and so many decks, and I let my friend not even borrow it, just play it. We were on a trip, and I'm like, don't delete the file because I only have one. And I made him swear that he wouldn't, and then he did. And he's like, I deleted it, but it's okay because I got a Charizard. And I'm like, I had fucking 4 Charizards, idiot. I never let him play.
I had like 8 Moltres. Why did you do that?
Were those the exact words used?
No, they weren't.
Okay.
Something like that, though. He
I had
did
a
say, it's
Pokemon.
okay because I got something.
Yeah, I can
Like, I
totally
had
see
all
that.
of them.
It's okay. I had a Poliwag.
Had all the promos, like, all the cards. So pissed. Yeah, but that was a really, really good game. I don't know why I never played it more.
Well, that was actually the second one. Or no, it wasn't. It was the second one that came out that wasn't released in America.
Come out in the States. But it wasn't. There was only one extra set in that game, so it wasn't that great.
It was Jungle, I think, right?
No, it was the first Team Rocket set.
Oh yeah,
The
that's
game
right.
had base, jungle, and fossil.
That's right.
You're talking about the one that wasn't released, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen a Let's Play for that. You should do that.
Well, it's all in
Yeah.
Japanese.
Thinking about it, someone translated it.
Oh, okay.
I
Is
know
Imakuni in it again?
Quando Ren 66 did one.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. So.
I think I watched one and then never again. But you should do
Yeah.
it because I would watch
I might
it.
after I do some other stuff. I gotta finish Civ first.
Civ 5 or 6?
5.
5?
There is 6.
Is it? Oh, anyway.
Anyhow,
That's later.
go on to your next.
I'm trying to go in chronology here.
Yeah.
I guess it would be then Pokemon Stadium, which I played the crap out of. I thought that was the coolest thing to see my Pokemon in 3D.
Yeah,
Like,
that was better. Like the original Pokemon Stadium was so much better than a lot of the other ones that have come out since then too.
like Battle Revolution was.
Yeah.
I don't
Oh
know
man,
if
that
you got
game sucked. I won it. Yeah, I won it for free.
You want it for free?
Glad I didn't pay money. Yeah, I won a tournament, GameStop tournament.
Yeah, we went to it. Yeah.
Yeah, I won, and I got Battle Revolution for free, and it was
We
like,
got back and we
terrible.
fought using our own Pokemon, and it was just it was so bad. It's like how
Well,
can the
what was the
64
tournament
game
like?
be better?
I mean, it was just local. There were not that many people.
I don't think
Probably about
people
Was it-
very good.
16.
Is it like link cables or?
No, it was
This
on
was
Battle
4th gen.
Revolution. It was right after Battle Revolution came out, so it was 4th gen with the DS hookup. So you had to have a DS and a copy of Diamond or Pearl.
Oh, so you actually played semi-competitively then, I guess?
Yeah, like some of the people were kind of bad, but there were some decent players there too.
I don't think I played, did I? I think I just came along.
It was over the summer. You weren't there.
Oh, that's
My
right.
local one.
I don't remember. I thought it was at those GameStop by our school.
Nope. I won at my local one, and I remember it was 3v3 for most of it. My team was Blissey, Garchump, and they didn't ban Ubers, so I used YouTube.
Wow.
Yeah.
I can see how you won.
I
Yeah.
played with Mewtwo, and Mewtwo. Anyway, after that would probably be Pokemon Stadium 2, which I didn't own 2. But dude, the mini games in those games were awesome.
Yeah, but Pokemon Stadium had the best mini games.
Yeah,
All of
like
them
I
were
remember,
good.
like wasn't there like a Slowpoke Sushi or something?
Yeah, that one was
And
good.
like,
Clefairy, the memory game with Clefairy. Oh man, that got hard.
such nostalgia. Oh wait, and then Pokemon Snap. I played the crap out of that because I loved hitting freaking
All right, well
Pikachu.
let's talk about the stadium for a little bit more first, because we're not going to come back.
Okay.
So, yeah, the mini games were really good. I never played any of them after that though. What was 2 like?
2 is better than 1.
2 had
actually.
gold and silver in it too, right?
Yeah.
I know, but believe it or not, it was actually better than Pokemon Stadium 1. That's how good it was.
Story better than the one? Because I
There
mean,
wasn't a
it-
story.
number
it
1 you
was-
could go through all the gyms though.
You could do that in 2 as well.
Oh, I don't
and-
remember that.
and
I
the
didn't own
graphics
it.
were better.
I have heard that 2 is really good as well. That it's a lot like 1, just improved in
Yeah,
all
it's
areas.
just 1 improved by everything. So
Yeah.
it's amazing.
The thing I found really fun was I don't know if you guys remember me telling you this, but if you like evolved your Missing-No, it could go into a Kangaskhan or whatever.
Yeah,
You know what I mean, and it could learn Fly.
yeah.
So like in Pokemon Stadium, I would use my Kangaskhan using Fly, and you could see the 3D Kangaskhan just floating in the air. It was the funniest thing.
You could get what was the prize for? You get a Surfing Pikachu, I remember from 1, and Amnesia Golduck, which at that time was really good because it was before Gen 2, so Amnesia just made you win the game,
Yeah,
basically.
it doubled 2 of your stats with
Yeah.
no drawback.
Oh, I don't remember that. Was it defense and special defense?
No, it was just
Yeah.
special because
It
special.
was just special.
It represented both special defense and special attack all at once.
Oh,
me-
yeah, that's
The
right.
mechanics were a bit
I forgot about
weird
that.
back
Yeah.
then.
They didn't have enough memory to have special defense and special attack, so they just combined them.
Oh, I didn't
It's
know.
crazy how much they
Why
could actually
Alakazam was so
do with
godly.
what they had. But
Yeah. And then the Mewtwo fight on hard mode was so freaking hard.
I remember that.
Because I thought, it can't be that bad. It's just one Mewtwo, and I've already beaten him. And I have a Mewtwo, but I don't know what they did to his stats. Like, he was hard.
They probably EV trained it correctly.
Yeah, probably.
I think we should, since I'm just naming every game that we've ever played, I think we should go on a rotation here.
Alright.
Like, we all go next thing chronologically.
Well, we were doing Pokemon spin-offs, and you were
Yeah,
just
but I'm
listing them.
saying, I'm just...
We could just kind of go chronologically. So,
Well,
we missed, if we played it. Because we we missed Pokemon Pinball. Does anybody have that?
Was that before? Yeah,
It was
I
on
guess
Yellow.
was.
It was on Game Boy Color. It was around
I-
there. I don't know the exact time.
I didn't own it, but I think I played it once or twice.
Yeah, I had it. It was okay.
I played it at an orthodontist office, and that was that.
Yeah,
It's a random thing.
Yeah, just the good old days.
yeah. Didn't really. It was pinball. It was just so hard to get. Like after you got the first easy Pokemon to getting the hard ones was so hard. I just kind of gave up. Anyhow, moving on. Next one, Nick. You mentioned it already.
Pokemon Snap, yeah.
Yep. Did we all have that?
I
I did. I still have it. right now.
I do too, I think, actually.
I never had an N64, so I missed out on everything,
Yeah, well,
basically. But I went to a friend's house and experienced it that way.
what'd you think about it, Nick?
I liked it.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought the characters and stuff were stupid. Like, what's Tracy or whatever? Or was it Tracy?
I just remember Professor Oak. I didn't even know that your character had a name.
Wow.
It was
I liked him talking though. I liked that. Like,
it was
I was like, oh, he's talking to me.
Todd Snapham, I think.
Which is
It
like a
probably
bothered Ash Ketchum.
Yeah, basically it was just like bottom of the barrel Ash Ketchum, which is
You
pretty
couldn't even-
depressing because he's pretty bottom of the barrel himself.
Yeah.
But like, I just loved like hitting the Pokemon in the face with apples.
Or the stink ball.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They hated that.
I loved terrorizing the Pokemon.
That's how you made a Charizard, though. You had to knock
Yeah, you had to hit the
Charmander into a volcano
Yeah.
with a stink ball, and he got so angry he turned into Charizard.
And then the like Electros, if you hit them with your one that explode.
Yeah.
It was a fun little. I mean, it probably was not worth the price. Like, it was probably full price.
I played it a lot, though. Like, I feel like I got my money's worth out of it.
If you think about it, one playthrough of content is not worth the price that they probably charged.
No,
for
but
it
it was meant to be played multiple times.
Yeah.
That was the thing. Like, I definitely got my money's worth. I played through all the levels multiple times. Because
Getting
there were so
mutes.
many things that you could find when you played through, like, different ways to experiment with it.
Yeah, like the whole thing with Pikachu and like Articuno. I don't know if you remember that, but if you there's like in the ice level, Pikachu's like floating on a bunch of balloons, and if you knock him down, and then lead him with the apples, right, he'll end up flying behind you on an Articuno.
Well, that's pretty cool. I don't remember all of it now, but I definitely remember enjoying it and getting my money's worth. And I think it was really original, too. Like,
Yeah,
it's so
it was.
random.
I think the next one in chronology is Hey You Pikachu,
Yeah, didn't have
but
it.
I never played it.
I never played it either.
Didn't it call... It was full price, too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
And it was
sure
like, let's pay $60 to yell at
It came with,
Pikachu.
it came with a microphone.
Yeah.
Shaped like Pikachu's tail. And then, I don't know, I saw it in like, I'm sure this is back when GameStop was called Funko Land. I don't remember if it
Yes.
is. Now I'm showing my age.
Yes, it was.
But I'm pretty sure I played it like briefly there, you know, and they had I loved how they used to have like the TVs where you go in and try the games.
Mm.
You know what I mean? That was so cool, but now they don't do that anymore.
Really? Wow. I've been
Well,
going...
some places that aren't GameStop will do that, but pretty much GameStop has taken over everything because they're soulless.
They even sell
evil.
like phone plans now.
Yeah.
What?
I'm sure they try and push it on you every time you go into the store, too.
It's like a
Yeah.
giant table.
Yeah.
Ooh. I'm gonna count it because it has Pokemon in it, but Super Smash Brothers.
Wait, I wanted to say something about Hey You Pikachu. Apparently, if you...
PlayStation?
I think I saw a video clip. Yeah, if you said PlayStation 2, if
It
you
would,
got
it would get
angry,
really angry, yeah. That was an age-old tale
Yeah,
of Hey
that's
You
my-
Pikachu.
That's my only experience with Hey You
I
Pikachu.
kind of want to YouTube that.
Yeah. Anyhow,
I kind of want
to.
to... Well, I don't know how I would play it on a ROM, but I kind of want to.
I'm sure.
I mean, it
You
might
got, like,
have.
built-in computer.
Yeah, they might be able to use your microphone.
Yeah. It'd probably be good.
Yes.
That is...
Oops, I didn't want to do that. Okay.
So Super
Um,
Smash Brothers.
I would count it because I mean, the first one, especially the first one, like it had a lot of like Pokemon elements. I mean,
Well, the Pokemon.
I remember the very first time I experienced that game. It was in a Funko Land. I walked in and I'm like looking at they had like 4 TVs with different games that you could try because back then it wasn't like on a disc where you could, you know, play whichever one you wanted.
Mhm.
And I'm like, what's Super Smash Brothers? And I like watched the intro where like the toys come out of the chest, you know what I mean, and all that stuff. And I was like, this is amazing. And like, I was like, I have to be Pikachu. I had to be Pikachu. Like, it was like, and I just was like, I am Pikachu punching Mario in the face. Like, it was just the coolest thing. And like, I played, my favorite level was Saffron City, and how the Pokemon would come out of the elevator.
Yeah.
Just, I was obsessed with it. It was so much fun.
My favorite thing about the first one is Pikachu's death scream when he gets knocked off the
Oh yeah.
off the
I
thing.
don't remember it.
In
I
64
remember-
in Melee, it was quite juicy.
Sound effect of it that I use. I made a Pokemon game for some of my kids to review, and Pikachu can get knocked out, and I actually use that sound effect, so I still hear it from time to time.
I was gonna YouTube it, but then I realized it would show up in the video,
Yeah.
so I'm not gonna do it. I'll wait.
Yeah, there were Pokeballs too that had the items. They would
I remember Onyx pissed me off.
Onyx was annoying.
Hair,
Snorlax
the rocks would fall down.
was
Oh my god, Snorlax. Oh my god. I forgot about that. He takes up the whole screen.
yeah,
Like,
it's pretty bad.
All right,
it's almost like Jigglypuff's smash move in Brawl. Where she
Final
just
Smash.
expands to the... You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, question: who was everyone's favorite character in Smash
In the
64?
First
yeah.
one.
The
In
first,
64?
yeah. And 64, since we're talking about it.
Oh, let's see.
Oh man.
Probably Link or Captain Falcon. They were my two mains.
I didn't really play it super competitively like I did Melee.
This is one of those games, though, like, when you're a kid, you just can't stop playing.
I
Like,
think
you
it
just-
was... It was probably Pikachu, to be honest.
Pikachu's good. Mine was Donkey Kong, because I'm the best.
I
Nice.
hated his down B. Oh god. Where he, like, smashes his fists on the ground. It's so
Yeah.
annoying. Anyway.
Yeah.
Anything else that was on the 64? I'm sure we'll miss some because there are a ton.
64.
I think we named all the big
We got
ones.
the main ones. Yeah.
There's Pokemon Trozei. That was on...
Is that the puzzle game?
Yeah, that was on Game Boy Advance, though, I think.
Did anyone play it?
No.
So
What
yeah,
was it?
So,
it was like
Pokemon
it was like a
Trozei,
puzzle game.
Oh.
Bejeweled.
What?
I did play the second, what's it called? Pinball one?
Mm.
The one that came out after 3rd gen. I did play that one a lot.
I didn't even know
I liked
there was a
that
second
one.
one.
I'm pretty sure there was. Pretty sure there's one on the... Maybe I'm just making up a
You're
game.
talking about Pokemon Trozei or another pinball one? I think
No,
there was another
I
pinball.
think they made a
Pinball,
second
too.
pinball game.
Yeah, it was for like Ruby Sapphire, I believe.
Pokemon Pinball Ruby and Sapphire.
Yep, there it is.
Yeah, it had all the starters from 3rd gen on the cover, and yeah.
Yeah.
I never played that one.
I
It
didn't.
came out in let's make ourselves feel old. 2003.
So we're up to what, Game Boy Advance?
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't play a lot during that time period.
I did play it. I think there was a couple mystery dungeons on Game Boy Advance.
Was it? I thought they didn't start till the DS.
There was the original was for Game Boy Advance. No?
Mhm.
No, I don't think it was.
I thought that and Ranger both started on the DS.
Yeah, it started on the DS
Oh.
with Blue Rescue Team and Red Rescue Team.
There was XD and Coliseum on Game
yeah.
Boy, though, which
I played Coliseum. I did not play XD, which I was kind of sad about because I heard it was.
I just remember hearing that it was really annoying.
I never played
Like,
XD.
I thought it was-
So you could only catch the shadow Pokemon,
Yeah,
and then they
that was
didn't learn any
annoying.
moves, and they would kill themselves, so you couldn't catch them.
I thought it was an interesting direction, to be honest, because I mean, A was the first 3D RPG in the series.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was the first, and like the protagonist wasn't Ash. You were in a completely arid environment.
The protag was like totally ripped from Yu-Gi-Oh though. He had a big long.
He even had like a
cloak.
dueling disc only. One actor.
But I mean,
And,
I'm just saying, for
like, you couldn't
Pokemon, it was an
even
interesting direction.
Explore the environments though. It was just like hopping from town to town, wasn't it?
Yeah,
there was no
environments.
I don't think it was made by the
No,
the
it
same
wasn't.
team though.
It was made by a different company. I enjoyed it for what it was worth. I have vivid memories of being very sick while playing it, and just like
One thing I do
playing
remember
through crap.
that I loved about it was that you could get Jirachi.
Oh
Like,
yeah, I still
was
have that.
Huge.
I have that bonus disc right now where it's just a Jirachi machine and just dispenses
Gives free Jirachis.
Yeah, it's
Can I
only
borrow
one.
it?
No. But I could trade you a Jirachi from it, I guess. I'd have to trade. I would have to trade from 2 games.
Yeah.
I
But it'd be a
mail you
legit
it.
Jirachi though.
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
Well, they've done Jirachi since then.
Yeah, they've done
I
Jirachi
don't.
since then.
I have one, but it's named freaking the guy that I got it from named it Supernova. All capital letters.
Fun trivia: if it's a legit Jirachi, it isn't nicknamed, and you can't nickname it. So
Ever?
yeah, because it's traded.
Then what the heck?
Yeah.
Like
I'm
the
trashing-
bonus disc just gives you a Jirachi that says Jirachi in all caps, and then the OT is Wishmaker.
And the like all of
There's no way
the
you can catch
giveaways
it,
they've
though?
done since then, you can't nickname the stuff. You just get
There's no event where you can catch it.
no.
Yeah, not really. I think people just don't care, so they just like poke gen nicknames on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I've actually done, but I don't know. I kind of feel bad, even though I probably shouldn't.
Okay, so after Coliseum,
It's Pokemon XD, and then they did PBR.
it was like a.
It's like
That was
like.
that was after. That's fourth gen though.
Let me think.
they didn't after
I don't
XD.
think
I
there
think
was
XD
anything
was
else.
the
I'm
last.
finding. I'm looking up a list of Pokemon spin-off games. This is gonna help.
Yeah, that'll
Is that-
probably help.
Okay, so
Like I remember I didn't even get Ruby or Sapphire right when it came out.
I did.
there was Pokemon Puzzle League for the Nintendo 64.
Oh,
same as
we skipped that one. I don't
AU
think anybody.
Pikachu, Pokemon
kinda-
Channel on the GameCube.
Oh yeah, Pokemon Channel. That was.
What was that?
It was
I
basically
was
just
like,
a
hey,
box where you
Pikachu.
could put
Yeah.
your Pokemon. No, that's
Oh,
Pokemon Box. There was a separate thing called Pokemon
Yeah.
Box.
Yeah.
It was a
Mhm.
GameCube game where you just put Pokemon in it.
And there's Pokemon Picross, which was only in Japanese, I think.
Yeah, I have no idea what that is.
Skip.
Pokemon Snap, Pokemon Dash, that's DS. We're out of time. That looks like we're about in the
Getting into
the
fourth gen.
DS. Yeah.
So we get a bunch.
So we got, yeah, there's a ton. Okay, so
Yeah, we got-
Poke Wii, Pikachu's
played that.
Adventure,
I actually played that.
Poke Park.
all the
Yeah.
Mystery Dungeon games.
How was it? What was it? I've never even heard of it before.
It's kind of a platformer adventure game where you play as Pikachu, and it's really kind of, I don't know. It's very, very kiddie, but it's kind of fun, kind of. And then Poke Park 2 is like that, except you get to play as a couple different Pokemon instead of just Pikachu. Yeah.
Then we already kind of talked about Battle Revolution, but it was terrible.
It was terrible, but I have to say it was the only way that you could play Pokemon on Wi-Fi with really crappy 3D models. So
It's even like the different modes that they had were not fun.
no, the campaign mode was awful, but the
It was
Wi-Fi
awful.
play was good. It was good. I played that forever.
I just used my DS.
Nah.
I didn't even have a Wii after I moved out of college. So
You had the game and you played it on missions.
yeah, I won a game. I didn't even have a Wii, so I had to use my roommates, which is fine because it was terrible.
You sell that? Yeah, probably.
No, I still have it.
Still have it.
Yeah,
It's a trophy.
I won it. It is. It's a trophy. A terrible, terrible
I
trophy.
guess we're up to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon.
Yeah,
I never
Which
really got into that, but
I have never played that or Pokemon Ranger, either of them.
I
ever.
played the first Mystery Dungeon, a little bit of it, and I'm just like, it's really childish. I mean,
swear.
they're all like,
one of the mystery dungeons, just one of them, is on Game Boy Advance. I think I'm right.
nope. Oh, wait, yeah, Red Rescue Team. Yeah, it is. I was right. I knew that. I said that too.
Oh.
Me.
The only thing
I
I know
played it on
about
the
Pokemon Ranger is that you can get a Heatran with Magma Storm. And that's all.
And wasn't that the way you had to get Manaphy when it was first released as well?
Wait, Eruption is what I
think
mean
so.
to say.
Oh, your eruption.
Yeah, it's a
think
special
so.
move.
Yeah.
Maybe.
From what I've heard, Mystery Dungeon is generally better than Ranger. Like, I think they've gotten better. I've heard from some people that they enjoy them, but they seem
They have a pretty big following.
obvious to me. I don't know. Not really my thing.
And then we're into Pokemon Rumble, which was the toy game,
Yeah,
which
yo.
was really stupid.
Yeah,
I didn't like it at
yeah.
all.
I played it and enjoyed it.
I didn't play Rumble either.
It was a WiiWare game,
Yep.
actually.
What
And then,
what did you do?
You're these little toys, and you have like one or two moves,
you have
and
2 moves.
you fight other Pokemon
It's kind of
as,
like
as a toy.
it's kind of like Contra, but with collectible toy Pokemon that you can just fight with.
But it's top down. Well, I guess that would be contra the first two.
Except not as hard as
Yeah.
Contra, although it does get kind of hard.
Not
In some
nearly as hard
places.
as contra.
That sounds kind of cool.
It's kind of cool,
Um,
but yeah, just kind of cool.
Yeah.
I guess the last one is Pokemon Conquest,
Conquest.
Yeah, he did a Let's Play
which
for that.
I wanted to play it. I thought it looked cool.
It's so good. It's really good. It's
I'm
kind
gonna
of
have to- I'm gonna
easy.
have to buy it then.
That's the
I hear that it sucks to beat it because like after you beat it, you don't even get to use your team.
Yeah, like once you beat it, you unlock some kind of like challenge mode. but
Episode
You
of-
can't use your guys again. So that was disappointing. And it was kind of easy, but it was a really cool concept. I would like to see them do it again better.
It's like Fire Emblem meets Pokemon.
Yeah, it's tactical strategy. The Pokemon only got one move, so that was a little simplified, but at least it was cool. And they let you use some guys that are normally terrible. Like Darmanitan in that game is amazing. He just kills everything. He attacks like 8 spaces at a time.
Jeez.
It was really cool. The art style was great. The music was great. It was...
And the guy has a shiny Rayquaza.
Yep. Nobunaga. He, yeah, I hope they do another one. That's probably...
Don't spoil or anything. 'cause
There's not much to spoil. There's not much of a story. Basically, you're just like a warlord, and you're trying to take over the world
with Pokemon.
with Pokemon, and he's
So-
posing.
Isn't that like famous Japanese like? Or no, wait, I'm thinking of something else.
The other series, the Nobunaga's Ambition, is based on like historical feudal Japan, I think.
Yeah.
But it's not out in the States, and it's only in Japanese, so I don't know a whole lot about it. Yeah, but it was really well done, and I had a lot of fun playing it. But
Yeah,
it has no play value.
I still need to play it.
That's about all the spin-offs.
Except for Pokemon Rumble 2 for Nintendo DS.
Rumble Blast, you mean?
Rumble Blast, which is a very strange name. Yeah. I recently
Wait, we forgot one, guys.
we forgot one.
We recently just...
I recently
interrupted you.
I recently just played it and beat it, and it was alright. It's pretty long.
Which one did
actually.
we forget?
What's it called? The thing for the 3DS, the capture
Oh,
lander with storms.
What was it? I was just in the shop today and I saw it and I'm like, nope. I forget what it's called though.
I have no idea what we're talking about.
It's the 3DS app where you use your 3DS camera to show your house.
Oh.
And you catch the Pokemon in your house.
Yeah, it's the way you get the Therian forms legitimately, which I'm
trying to look it up. I can't find it.
I'm opening my DS and going to the eShop right now to see if I can find it.
Let me just say, I know
Dream
I've said
Radar.
this.
That's it. Dream Radar.
I've said this before, but basically, Black and White, with some of the changes they made to Wi-Fi battling, especially, they might as well have packaged it with Action Replay.
Yeah.
Because it's like, hey, in order to fight people online, you have to have level 100 Pokemon because they do it like that. So have fun training them all the way to level 100.
So, my favorite addition to the features in Black and White was the ability to repel immediately after your repel goes out.
That was nice.
I know
That
it's
was a
so
nice thing.
minor, but it was like amazing. And I hate it in every other game now that you can't do it.
Oh yeah,
They're probably not going to do it in X and Y.
Oh, that's a full price game.
What? The
One
Dream
Rumble
Radar?
Blast? No, Rumble Blast. $35.
Yeah.
Jeez. No,
Yeah.
Dream Radar is $3. Still, no thank you.
It's
It's
a
like-
pretty long game. It's not bad.
Alright. I guess that does it for Pokemon spin-offs. What's your favorite one? Into that.
Excluding Super Smash Bros. Because even though even though it contains it, I don't consider it a full-fledged spin-off because that would win. But Pokemon Snap.
Okay.
It's so much fun.
Andy?
Easy. Pokemon Stadium 2. It basically didn't get any better. Ever. It got
I'd
worse.
have to go with Snap as well. Just because I remember having a blast. Stadium would probably be number 2. And third would be tied between the trading card game and Nobunaga's Ambition. They were both really good.
I am right now looking at Pokemon Stadium 2 on eBay.
All right.
'Cause I have a Nintendo 64, $25.
That's going to do it for the Pokemon games. We did get a question about other games we play, so maybe let's briefly talk about that.
You know that can't happen. It will not be brief.
Hey guys, another 2-hour podcast.
We're at almost an hour already, so
Are we? No.
50. Oh well,
It's
I've
59
got
minutes.
38
Oh.
minutes on the
I was
line.
just looking at the whole time.
Well, I
And-
think that's counting like all of the stuff before starting.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Okay, Nick.
Oh, sweet. Oh, that's Japanese, dang it. Start where?
Other games you play.
Where
Let's
should I
say pick up to
Currently,
3
or like
other franchises or single games that you currently enjoy.
currently? Well, I mean, Matt knows this, but ever since high school, I've been a big Halo fan. Actually, yeah, it was probably high school. I remember the first time ever playing it. And, I mean, that game, it was just so much fun. And in college, I played it super competitively. I almost made it to a couple of Pro-Am tourneys when MLG was big, which was kind of cool, but the guy paying for the plane tickets was a jerk and didn't pay for them. I don't know if you knew that or not.
No, I didn't know.
It was a big, like, I don't know if you know any of the pro players, but like they were going to be there. It was MLG Chicago, I think, which wasn't too far from Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
But that didn't go through. So yeah, I play Halo. Borderlands. Oh my gosh, I love Borderlands. I love it. So good. Anyway, and I guess it's so hard to name three because like.
Oh,
We're
do we have to name
player,
three?
we're talking single player. I'm gonna do 4. I don't
All
care.
right.
I play Call of Duty as well. I'm big into shooters. I think it's a lot of fun. They're also extremely frustrating at times, but. And then my 4th one is gonna be Fire Emblem, because that game has been eating away at my free time.
Yeah.
It's a free time killer.
I put almost 100 hours into mine.
I don't know what I'm at right now, but I still haven't beaten the game yet.
Started my lunatic run through. Holy crap.
Did you die in the tutorial?
Not on,
I
I
tried
didn't
it.
die on the tutorial. I did die.
I died on the
prologue,
first level.
Yeah. Well, the prologue's one of the hardest levels, actually. So,
Really?
yeah. Like, the first 3 are just... After you get through that, it's not as bad.
Genius.
Yeah. And then, like,
It's-
once you beat level 5, you unlock the ability to play your DLC, and then you're okay.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah. I bought the exponential growth and the golden gaff. That was really a big help.
Yeah. All right. Anyhow, Andy, how about
Yeah.
you?
My name is Andy. Let's see. Well, to be completely honest, I don't play very many games, but I did play. This was a long time ago. I played Worms Armageddon like competitively.
Oh, what's that? Which one was that on? I remember
It was
that.
PC.
Yeah.
It's on 360 now too.
I don't have a 360. I might.
I
I don't
was just
know.
telling that to Matt, 'cause he would know what I'm talking about.
It would almost be a reason to get one, but there is a new Worms game that I want to get for my birthday, but it's not the same. Worms Armageddon is just the best out of all of them. But I haven't played that in years, but when I did play it, I played it forever. And I like to play Super Smash Brothers competitively.
Yes.
Although I'm no good anymore. I was better a couple
Who
years
did you?
ago.
Which one's your favorite? Brawl, Melee, or 64?
I like them all, but Brawl is my favorite
Nope,
just
you have to have
because...
favorite.
I was just saying, Brawl is my favorite because of the characters that are in it. Although many believe it is technically inferior to the rest
I'm
of them.
one of those.
Melee was my favorite. Just
Melee is. Oh
I was
god, so
good
good.
at it.
Melee
It's like the game that I'm good at the best. So
Melee consumed my life the most. I played that
Were you,
like religiously with my friends, and that was really great.
Matt, were you on the hall when we played that like a ton down at the? You know what I mean? I don't know if you know if you were there or not.
I mean, it came out while I was on the hall because we played it a ton in our room.
No, I mean Melee.
Oh yeah,
Melee.
Like, when
yeah.
I don't know if you
Because
remember
I was
David
on the
Carrera.
hall before you were, so clearly I would have been.
No, it was when we went to the other one. We went to the hill. Were you on the hill?
Yep.
Okay, never mind.
I was there, and then you guys moved off campus the next year. I was there for all of the on-campus stuff. But
I
yeah,
don't know. We just played a ton, and then closer to the end of that year, I actually played with a guy named Savage, who was a semi-pro player, and he just would destroy us. Oh my gosh! Like wave dashing everywhere. And I mean, I wasn't really good at wave dashing. I could L cancel pretty good. And probably people listening to this are like, what the hell are you talking about? But I don't care because
L canceling.
and everyone hated me because I played Peach. Like,
Peach. Did you know that Peach is actually top tier now?
I love Peach. In what, Brawl?
No, in Melee.
In Melee? Well, she's so good. Like, you know how she, like, hovers, right?
Well, I know, but just... Well, you know that
No, but-
Fox was top tier for years, right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of hilarious that their tiers are still moving, and
Is
the
it?
game is like, 10 years
Still
old,
changing,
12
yeah.
years old.
It's because the metagame, like whatever gets good, someone will find a way to beat it, and then that becomes the new good thing.
Yeah.
I was good with Melee Peach for a time, but that time has passed. I haven't. I never play.
It was
Melee.
always Marth. Marth was my one and only melee character. I was really good with him though.
My
And he
main.
got super nerfed in Brawl, and I was like, oh shit.
He wasn't super nerfed, but he
He
wasn't
was.
as
He's
good.
so slow. Like they slowed him down. One of his best things was that he could just get in with the little attacks and rack up so much damage. And they slowed down his regular
Well,
attack.
they slowed down
To be fair-
everyone.
To be fair, they slowed down the entire game.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
Marth
it
is
was
still a
it's
good
so
character.
painfully slow.
I mean, you
to
think
me.
Martha's bad? Try Captain Falcon.
Yeah, no,
Okay,
Brawl.
Melee was god.
I was never good at Brawl.
The Knee of Justice was amazing.
Yeah, they weakened
in
that a
big
lot.
Melee. I know, it sucks so bad.
But I started
And they
playing.
added tripping, like as if it wasn't
Yeah, I-
as if it wasn't bad enough. Just you randomly
Here's a
fall
mechanic
over
where
for no
sometimes
freaking
randomly you
reason.
lose.
Yeah,
Enjoy.
because they got wind that people can
Well,
play
the guy that who
competitively.
was it?
Need-
The guy,
Didn't need more Mario Party in my
the
Brawl.
guy, like pretty much came out on record saying that he wanted the game to be less competitive, and I'm like, that makes absolutely zero sense because it's a fighting game.
It
Makes
isn't
total
a
sense.
fighting
It's
game though.
Nintendo, though.
It isn't really a fighting game. It's its
Yes,
own.
it is.
It's its own genre. That's
I
how.
still think it's a fighting game, but
It's a fighting
no,
game.
It's
but
different.
platforming
I-
is so important, and platforming isn't important in fighting games.
I would
I'm
still
sorry.
classify it as a fighting game though.
The point is, it's a fighting game, and
I mean, just
fighting
like
games,
with-
by definition, are competitive.
With
I would
RPGs,
I would
you can
classify
have
it.
lots of different variation within it, but it would still be an RPG.
Well, yeah, but that's RPGs.
Well, I don't think fighting games are any different.
Well,
Fighting
I
is
guess it could
still
be
a very
kind of
broad genre.
I would more say it's a party game, just because of the nature of it.
No, it's a fighting party game.
It is a fighting party game.
I'd put it fighting above anything else.
But fighting is first because you're fighting. I mean, you're not partying, you're fighting. But even like Mario Party is super competitive. You know what I mean? Like
Mario
I
Party
guess there's
is not
different.
competitive.
It's
There's
not
different
competitive.
levels of competitive
It's-
though. And like when I
It's
say
too
competitive,
random
I mean
to be
like
competitive.
listen. When I say competitive, I don't mean like MLG competitive. I mean like it's a heated game where you are competing against each other. That's what I mean.
Well, you are technically
You know,
competing to win.
Yeah, but
So-
but I'm saying that
nothing
gets-
you do within the game has any determination on whether you actually win.
we know your position on Mario Party.
I had a very unpleasant Mario Party experience just recently.
Mario Party just makes me angry.
I played the DS one
Palms hurt.
at a club at the college that I don't even go to anymore. I just went there for fun, and yeah. So I was playing that. I was winning. I had like 7 stars or something. Everyone else had like 6 or something. And then the end score, one guy like stole a bunch of my stars and he had 10 and I had 2. And I was
Yeah,
like,
And then he got stars for being blue and stars
Yeah.
for...
he got a bunch of random secret stars and like he got a bunch of free stars on top of what was it? I landed on a dual space that I didn't have any control of going there.
Yeah.
And he won the duel and he won 2 of my stars. And I'm like, okay. And it just went bad.
No, those games are awful.
Yeah, but it was still
Any
fun.
more games? Or
Any more games? Let's see.
for you?
For me, there's Worms. There's Super Smash Brothers. I do like me some Mario Kart. I'm actually
Mm.
pretty competitive in that, which is funny because again, there's a lot of Mario Party element to it.
Yeah.
But I'm
I don't
actually
like it as much though, except the blue shell, which shouldn't exist.
there is
Every time
actually a competitive Mario Kart thing.
I believe it. It's much more competitive than Mario Party. You have way more control.
Well,
Except
yeah.
blue shell.
there's competitive Mario Party. Yeah.
But this guy who uploads Pokemon stuff too, Solo Black Dude, he has some competitive Mario Kart Wii videos, and just the things that come out of his mouth, and I'm just laughing because it's like it's Mario Kart.
Mario Kart Wii was the worst one that
I
played. It was
honestly
awful.
agree. I thought it was terrible. The Wi-Fi play again was good, like PBR. That was its strongest suit, and that was pretty much it.
Even down to the handling, it was so bad the way the carts handled.
Which one?
Mario Kart Wii,
The newest one?
the only one
Well,
on Wii.
Mario Kart 7 is the latest one, but Mario Kart Wii.
Yeah,
is-
7's on the 3DS.
Yeah, and that one's all right.
Yeah, I've just been playing that one recently. It's not too bad. It's a lot better than the one on Wii, but I still think the one on the DS is my all-time favorite.
Oh, that one was crazy good.
phenomenal.
I've seen
It
some
was
people who are so good at
skill
that.
event.
I've seen some people that can dodge blue shells. They're that good.
Really.
Yeah, like
I
apparently
never
there's
quite-
a way to dodge blue shells if you're good enough.
Now I'm gonna YouTube it.
Yeah.
Because
That we
you could.
play that in college too, and we get eight-man race, like 8 player race.
Yeah,
Oh god.
because you could
Remember
snake.
we would do that before movies?
Yeah.
We would just sit in the theater and play Mario Kart.
That sounds like
and
the best.
Daniel would always be in last place.
Yeah, our friend, he would intentionally be last just so he got the good items to fuck
Oh,
everyone else over.
That's actually. I was watching some
Oh.
competitive Mario Kart Wii videos, and people do that. They just
Yeah.
camp on item boxes until they get a good item.
Stupid.
Because the items are that broken that you can just hang out and just recover
No,
with an item.
see, but he wasn't competitive about it at all. He literally did not care if he won or
as
lost.
long as
He
everyone
just
else
wanted to
angry.
mess up
Like,
everyone else.
Well, I know. I just thought it made a good segue.
Yeah. All right. Anyhow, my turn.
Yeah, that's pretty much
I
it.
think you guys hit most of mine. Fire Emblem. I'm a huge fan of Fire Emblem. I've played them ever since they came out in the States, and the last one is just phenomenal.
Yeah, it's really.
I don't know how they're gonna beat it because it's almost perfect. Yeah, Mario Kart. I played almost all of those. I have the new one. Civ 5, I guess, is the one that you guys didn't mention that I play. Really like Civ. Civ 5 is great. I don't eat shooters, unlike Nick. I cannot stand competitive shooters. They are awful. Because everyone is better than I am. And I have neither the desire nor the time to invest to get good enough to play them. And if you're not going to be good, what's the point? At least that's how I feel about multiplayer stuff. I have a very hard time just playing when I know I have no shot at winning.
Are you talking about shooters or fighters? Because
Everything in general, like multiplayer games in general.
like I
If
have a bunch of friends that play fighting games, and they are competitive by definition. And it's like I'm completely trash at them, like,
Yeah.
and there's like no point.
Yeah,
So I just kind of sit there
It
and
depends on
not play.
the fighting game for me.
It's all fighting.
I used to be
games.
really good at I used to be really good at Guilty Gear. I don't know if you remember me and Mitch
Matt,
playing
yeah.
that, Matt.
I was
I loved Guilty Gear
It has amazing music.
and
Like
good
just
art
the
too.
music alone, like you just put that on a CD and you're good. Like it's that good.
Another fighting game I was sucked at freaking Tekken. I sucked at all the like really slow ones, like Street Fighter 4 I sucked really hard at.
But
Marvel vs. Capcom, I was decent at. That was a lot of fun.
that's part of the reason why I don't want to classify Smash as a fighting game, because I am terrible at fighting games. Like, terrible. Like, I'm like a newborn infant.
I could talk about Smash Bros. All day, too.
You could,
Yeah, but
and we probably
It's
shouldn't.
not Smash Brothers show.
I'm
Yeah,
also-
but I guess that's it. I really like single-player strategy games, I guess. Especially, like, turn-based. I like to be able to sit and think and take my time.
Like chess.
Yeah.
Oh, the
So
chess is
Civ 5
good.
is my main one. But
Do you ever play, like, SimCity?
I played SimCity 4 a bit. I have not played SimCity 5 because everything about it's bad.
Yeah,
So-
the execution is terrible.
Yeah, it looks like a fun game, but I just don't want to give EA money for doing that. Yeah. And I guess that's it for me. You guys hit on most of the other ones. I've already talked about them.
Super shout out to Bioshock, by the way, for single player games.
Haven't played the most recent one there. I heard it was really good though.
Me neither. And I want to. I really like the direction they went with it too. Like the different mechanical enemies, like
Mhm.
the songbird and it's really cool. I think it's got a unique style to it.
All right. I guess that is going to do it. Like I said, I have one viewer question. Any?
Nope.
No?
Let me see.
Andy didn't.
I don't. Mine weren't useful, is what I said.
Okay.
Like,
Well, they don't have to be on topic. It can be about anything. Because we didn't even tell them what the topic was going to be.
okay.
So,
Well,
anything's...
I'll dig it up real quick, real
Read.
quick.
I have it up first then, while you look for yours.
Yeah.
From HackRad1, I guess that's how you say his name, says, I'm kind of curious what mythological creatures you would like to see as inspirations for new Pokemon. What mythological-based Pokemon would you change? For example, I agree that although the whole Hydra thing going with Hydreigon is awesome, his design is generally lacking. So, Nick,
That's cool.
Basilisk.
Basilisk.
What is that?
Yes.
It's a
It's
the snake.
Snake thing. Yeah.
A snake thing?
And I honestly think that's what's going to be the third legend.
What?
It's like a big snake. It can also petrify you.
So does
Right,
it have multiple
or-
heads?
No,
or?
that's a You're thinking of cockatrice.
Well, I know cockatrices can do it too.
I don't think they can paralyze you.
They're just
Well,
big snakes.
No, wait.
I-
They can paralyze you, but they can't. The cockatrice turns you to stone. That's
Right.
what I think.
So it's just a really big snake.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Does it have
But
any
it's-
other? It's like super venomous too.
Yeah, like,
Because they're.
I mean, if you think about
You
it,
already
it was
have
basically the
snakes.
thing in if you're a Harry Potter fan, it was the thing in the Chamber of Secrets.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. It's like a super snake though, not like a regular snake. It'd have to be
they're
legendary.
huge.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I mean, cockatrice would be pretty cool.
That
I think
Half lizard, half rooster.
that one create a Pokemon snake guy is really cool from what I've seen.
Malcondra
I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
on Smogon, the create a Pokemon.
There's
thing.
it's basically a grass stark that can use rapid spin, and it's generally useful.
Yeah.
That's basically.
It's- But it's this side project with a bunch of people on Smogon where they get together and they basically make a new competitive Pokemon, and they have a server where you can use them in battle.
Yeah, he
That's
It's pretty
kinda
cool.
he
I have a couple
uploads
battle
videos,
with it. Yeah.
and
I think I have two.
and I watch them, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? What is this?
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
I guess.
Is that like the Hackmon on Pokemon Showdown?
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, yes.
I want to say maybe, except kind of balanced. Like they're all really good, but they're not super broken, except for Oromoth because that thing sucks.
Let's see, what were we talking about?
Trying to think of other mythological creatures.
Oh, right.
I'd like to see the phoenix done better. It's already
We already
has
have
like two
a phoenix.
variations. We have two.
We already have phoenixes and snakes.
Yeah,
I think we
but-
should have a
but
minotaur.
The second part of the question was something that you think they have done that could be done better, and I think
Oh.
Phoenix could definitely be done better.
Yeah, sure.
Wait, who's the other one?
Moltres is kind of
Moltres
close.
is definitely. What's the first
Yeah.
one? That
Who's
you're
the other
thinking
one?
Oh,
Oh, right.
I don't really consider that a phoenix.
it is. It's supposed to be.
It would be nice if there was one
Well, then it's
that was
dumbly
a
made.
Yeah.
It was a obtainable, not legendary phoenix. That'd be cool.
I just like to see some kind of rebirth ability that would work in the game and be cool.
That sounds possibly very broken.
Like,
Yeah,
it could
no,
maybe be
it
like
could be
once
a-
per battle, and once it faints, it comes back with 1 HP.
Yeah.
Maybe,
Or something
I can
like that.
see it not being broken. Maybe it's like reverse multiscale, where if you get one shot, then you get a little bit of health, and it doesn't one-shot you or something.
I don't know. I think that they could make it work and have it be original and be better than either of the two.
I think
Phoenixes,
Stealth
air
Rocks
boat
would
that we have
kill the
now.
ability, like multiscale. If it was kind of a multiscale thing, I could see that.
Hmm.
But, yeah.
What about a Lamia?
I don't know what that is either.
Oh, the evil goat?
No. Lamia is like half woman, half snake, I think.
What's the evil goat thing then?
I have no idea. A chupacabra?
No, I got
That
no.
would be cool. A Lamia.
Lamia would be kind of cool though.
That would be amazing. I still think there should be a badass Minotaur. I mean, just
Minotaur, yeah.
just square
definitely.
one.
I
Like
can't
it's,
believe that there isn't one yet.
and there should be a what is it called? Like a dragon, or not a dragon, a lion with
Okay,
wings.
guys, we're missing the best one ever, a chimera.
Ultimate Chimera.
I think it would be so cool.
What by
I mean,
definition
it's
is a
a-
chimera? Just because
It's
I don't.
Okay, I'm gonna look it up.
It's
It has a lot of different parts, yeah.
Scorpion. It's 3 parts, I think.
Okay, it's a lion, a snake, and a goat.
Lion, snake, goat. I was not even close.
Head of a goat, tail is a snake's head, and then body of a
man.
lion.
It would be so easy for them to do that. They already
Including
have.
mane.
It could be any type, but I'm saying they already have a couple Pokemon that have tails with heads on them, and they have a couple goat and lion Pokemon. I mean, they're so close.
You guys, evolution for Girafarig right there.
Yeah, I could see that.
That would be kind of cool.
And what did you say, Andy? Griffin, right? Is that what you were trying to get at?
What?
A griffin?
Oh, Griffin.
You were saying something before.
Yeah, isn't that like an eagle head, lion body thing with wings?
Yes. It's part eagle, part
I
lion.
was thinking of a different one that was like a lion with wings, and there's a different name for it, or something.
It's not a griffin.
It's not a griffin. It's like almost a griffin, but not quite. I don't know. My mythological creature knowledge is lacking, so I'm just gonna say that.
It is a lamia. I knew it. Fucking knew it. They stole that word. Lamia is a real thing.
Yeah, I googled it immediately,
Yeah.
and it was
What?
a snake woman. So yeah.
No, but there's another one that is. It's a lamia.
Apparently,
It's like a goat thing. It was in Drag Me to Hell, the movie.
that sounds like
What
a
are you
very interesting movie.
It's a great movie.
What are you talking about?
The monster in Drag Me to Hell was also called Lamia, and it's a goat monster, not a snake woman.
Lamia goat demon. I'm looking it up. Oops. Okay, in the it's not in the Wikipedia page.
Yeah, they might have just used the name for that movie.
What about a hippocampus?
What's that?
Or hippocampus, which isn't that a part of your brain?
Yes.
I don't.
Anyway, often called the seahorse. It's basically like a seahorse. I mean, it's basically
So it's Deidre.
but it's like it's more like a physical, like the front of it is a physical horse,
Oh, okay.
and the tail of it is like
Fish.
horsey's tail.
Man, they all sound good. Really. We should probably get
And you
on
could always do a Cerberus.
to the other question,
Okay.
just for
What's the
brevity's
other
sake. I thought you had another one.
Me?
Yeah. You said
Oh,
you had
I didn't-
2 that were usable.
I did.
Maybe.
I don't think I said that.
Well, maybe you didn't.
No,
then.
you had some that you said were we didn't know what they were.
Harpy would be cool. Some kind of maybe flying psychic might work, or flying dark.
I know what that is, but I can't think.
It's it kind of looks like a woman.
It's a
but-
bird woman, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bird woman.
It's just a bird woman.
Or a banshee would be really cool. Anything that is a ghost.
We don't
needs to
have a flamingo yet. I know it's not mythological, but
Flamingos aren't real. What are you talking about?
yeah.
Okay. Anyhow, let's move to the next question. The last question, I think.
I have a question from my
Right.
video, but
Yeah.
it's for after you.
That's what he was talking
But
about.
that's
what he was
I had
talking
two-
about.
I did have
Oh,
two. But
my.
one was the topic for our whole.
See, you did say.
I thought you were talking about mythological creatures. That I said I had 2.
I forgot that about the other one that wasn't mythological creatures. But
Okay.
I guess you're done, so I'll go to the one.
Yep.
The one that I have. Cubic Buster just asked if we had ever imported a game.
Nope.
Yes, if you count me living in Korea and importing from the States,
Yeah, I think you import
which I
games
think would
constantly.
count.
Yeah,
Which for every game you need.
yeah, pretty much.
That I can't pirate.
Yar. I mean, I totally don't endorse piracy at all.
Yeah,
It's bad, and you should feel bad.
I do. I feel terrible. Can't hear it in my voice.
I can heal.
But yeah, I import quite a bit here in Korea. Okay.
Yeah,
That it?
and
And
I
That's all,
don't.
folks.
yeah, that's it. That's the only really relevant question that I had. So
All right. Well, I guess that is going to do it then. If you have more random questions, they can be about anything. We'll answer them. Feel free
Yeah.
to post in any of the comments, and we'll answer them next time. We don't have a definite topic for next month, but we
I thought of something.
Oh, you did?
Movies.
No, this is a Pokemon show.
Yeah, Pokemon movies.
Oh, well, if you guys want to talk about that, you
we
can.
could talk
I'm
about
just
that in
saying that's what I
5
thought.
minutes.
I always- So, yeah, anyhow, we don't have a topic set in, and we might talk about the new XY stuff, depending on what's revealed in the coming weeks. Or we might make a,
No, so-
yeah, we might make up a new topic. But anyhow, post whatever questions you want in the chat, not in the chat, in the comments,
Yeah, and be sure to make them as personal as possible.
and maybe we'll answer them.
Today is opposite day.
And with that, I think we're done officially.
Thanks.
So, sub all of our channels, please. If you haven't done that, check
Yeah, do
out other stuff that we've made. Give us
Check
a like.
Check out
and
RobotnikIsSexy.
We will have more. Another show coming next month. So thanks for listening, guys.
Yeah.
See you guys later. Bye.
Bye-bye.